to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA.
And you can hear the excitement in the stands tonight. This Fever crowd knows how to make some noise.
You can tell these fans are amped up. I mean, these two teams, there's no love lost between them. Everyone is looking forward to this one.
And so for Dallas, this hasn't been their strongest matchup so far. They're down in the season series against the Fever. Pass to Court Queen.
Offensive rebound, Fever.
Outside, McDonald.
6 to shoot.
Cloud outside. Here's Mack. It's hauled in by Court Queen.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
We know basketball is big in Indiana, and man, do they love the Fever here.
I mean, this place is normally sold out these days. Massive crowds with tons of energy. This might be the best home court advantage in the W.
What a view of that spectacular play from the AT&T Connected Camp.
Cloud outside. Back to Stevens.
Ezzie McGregor with the steal. Pass to Court Queen. Back to McGregor.
Court Queen up top. No good on the 3.
McDonald with it.
And it's Jones picking her up. Cloud outside. Now here is Stevens.
Court Queen. They get it again.
The 3. And that's good. Natasha Cloud for 3.
Keeping the defense honest. The Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Jones outside.
Court Queen.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Pass to McDonald.
Cloud. Here's Court Queen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 for 5 from the floor here early.
Here's Collier. And she uses the glass on the layup.
How about that shot going in for Collier? Looked like the contact might disrupt her. Guess it didn't.
Pass to Cloud. And here's Court Queen. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Here's Court Queen. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Pass to Court Queen.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Court Queen. That's her first foul of the game.
We're in the dog days now, fellas, and you can start to see it with some of these teams.
Look, it's a long season. It's a grueling season. It's not only a battle of wins and losses, but a battle of attrition, too.
You know, staying healthy is at least half the battle. But who is going to step up? That's why we have rosters constructed the way we do. And we're all kind of wondering who's going to get that kind of production from the end of their bench.
Their backcourt has been phenomenal. And as good as they've been, they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Pass to Collier. Picked by Jones. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
A great shooter from deep. Collier responding with her own trifecta.
Outside Stevens. Here's Court Queen. Misses the 3.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Pass to McGregor. Court Queen up top. Collier. Now here's Court Queen. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Wow, she has come into this game with her long-range game looking great. She could wind up with a crazy number of threes today. That's getting the job done.
Powerful two-handed jam.
And 2 more on the board.
If she's got a few more of those in her, this lead will really start to shrink.
From outside the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Pass to Court Queen. And she makes good on the layup.
Great quarter for her at the offensive end, trying to will them back.
Collier with it. He has 5. And it's Court Queen missing. Here's Court Queen. And right on through for another basket. She's got 5 made on 5 for 9 shooting. Dallas leading. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Court Queen up top. Pass to Sheldon. Lets the 3 fly. Good. First shot, first basket.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made 3-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Wings out in front, up 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here's Magbagor, lays it up and banks it in.
While not letting the physical defense deter her, Magbagor plays with such tenacity.
And when you watch Ezzy Magbagor, her defense is what stands out to me, fellas.
A perennial all-defensive team member, Ezzy is long at 6'4" and defends with effort. Don't you dare sleep on her offense, though. It continues to get better with each year.
Here's Brown Turner. Phoebish.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Hillman.
And here's Phoebish.
Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball. And a quick look at how the Indiana Fever's schedule is shaping up.
On Thursday, they're hosting the Seattle Storm. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Phoenix Mercury coming into town.
And for their matchup with the Valkyries, that's going to be one where it takes a lot of airs and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over us.
Yeah, it could get ugly, but when the game tips off, who knows what will happen.
Into the lineup for Indiana, Queen Egbo, Amy Atwell.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Pass to Morrow.
Now here's Cloud.
Here's McDonald.
Just 4 to shoot. Back to Cloud. Offline with the 3.
Left side, Sheldon.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
Last season was a disappointment for Dallas as they missed the playoffs.
Well, they were last in defensive rating, and as you can expect, that's really hurt them. They made a lot of moves in the offseason, though, losing 3 of their top 4 scorers. So this year's probably going to be a different story.
And she knocks down the first one. And so she makes both from the line. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Crazy, just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
Pass to Collier. And another miss by Dallas. The Fever trailing. And here's McDonald. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here is Stevens. The fadeaway. Unable to get that one to go. Collier outside. Back to Sheldon. Pass to Hillman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collier can't get it to go. Here's Morrow. Covered by Collier. And finished off by Napheesa Collier.
That's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam on the other end.
It really was a case of great defense triggering
Timeout
some
for the
instant
Fever.
offense.
And she sure is causing some havoc out there.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
So both teams changing it up here. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Cloud. And here's McDonald. She's guarded by Court Queen. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Cloud. Here's Court Queen. Stevens. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Pass to Court Queen. Here's McGregor. And stolen by Court Queen. Goes up. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of those 12 now.
I love that the instant that steal was made, they were going the other way.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Oh yeah, I can dig that.
Oh yeah, and it leads to an easy basket.
Here's Court Queen. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Here's Court Queen. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ran her defender straight into the screen and got a clear pass to the bucket.
Now that's how it's done.
Good team play right there on the pick, and then she just rips it down.
And the Wings call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Over to the wing. Collier outside. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. Court Queen. Yes, and it's Napheesa Collier with the assist that time.
And she does it again. What can you say? The defense keeps allowing her to get open out there, and if I'm the opposing coach, I got to dig into my team here and demand more from them.
Pass to Smalls. And here's McDonald. Goes up on the stripe. And it's Court Queen missing. Dallas leading. Azarae Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Pass to Court Queen. For three. On her 15th shot attempt, she makes her 9th basket, shooting a very healthy 60% tonight. Here's Court Queen. She's got 15. From past the arc, the shot no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Wings. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Pass to Court Queen. No good with the triple.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Court Queen. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Jones. From down low. And the rebound goes to the Fever. To the paint. Stevens. And Desiree Stevens slams it in.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ball game.
Yeah, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback, so you just have to like their chances the rest of the way.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And another miss by Dallas.
3 straight misses here to start the second half. Is that good?
Pass to Mack. Here's Court Queen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Court Queen. That's her first foul.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Court Queen. And another miss by Dallas.
A sluggish start to begin this second half. They're still scoreless.
Pass to Cloud. Stevens. And here's Court Queen. Drops in the tray.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Dallas trailing here. Now here's Court Queen. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Another 3. And the D hoping they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Outside McDonald.
Pass to Court Queen. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Wings. Collier outside. Off target from outside. So it's Indiana now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Stevens. Here's Court Queen. Again, the miss by the Fever. There's the triple, and Nafisa Collier with the 3.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Outside McDonald.
To the middle. Stevens in the post. Collier's there. Stevens, that's good.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Timeout wins.
Dallas calls timeout.
The Wings making a switch here.
Indiana Fever answers.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Court Queen. 18 points for her. Collier right side. 6 on the shot clock. Jones.
Good look for McGregor.
Pass to Collier. Over Smith. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's Court Queen. Screen by McGregor. Here's Court Queen. And another miss by Dallas.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Pass to Court Queen. Izzy McGregor, get that shot out of here. Court Queen up top. It's good.
And the assist that time from Ezzy McGregor.
3.
She got loose from three-point range in the first half and showing signs here in the second.
Outside Stevens. Court Queen. And another 3 for Indiana.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Nafisa Collier for 3.
Nafisa.
And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Right now, the defense needs to work on closing out on her because she is heating up from outside.
Here's Court Queen. And another 3 for Indiana.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front, and it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Here's Court Queen. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Cloud. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the
First
free
personal
throw.
foul. First team foul.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And the first one falls for her. So she picks up just 1 from the line that time. Hines Allen from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. Fever ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started.
Outside McDonald.
Back to Stevens. Shot clock at 6. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Dallas trailing here. Fires from 14. Stevens grabs the board.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Outside McDonald.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
No problems knocking that one down.
An excellent passing big. Hines Allen has great vision.
Pass to Morrow.
Now Stevens. To the inside. And she banks in the layup.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Stevens dropping dimes.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And here's Hillman. Collier outside.
Pass to Hillman.
Back to Collier. Fires for 3. The Fever pull it in.
Outside McDonald. Now Smalls.
Stevens, covered by Hines Allen. The shot by Stevens, no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Pass to Hines Allen.
Here's Brown Turner.
The rim-rattling two-hand jam!
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
What message?
I'm not sure. Just a message.
Get out of my way?
Yeah, maybe that.
How about the message is, I'm one of the best dunkers around, and I'm showing you why. Because that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Collier. Off target from three-point range. The Fever leading. Inside. Stolen by Hines Allen. They're moving it up for the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That's a big swing right there, taking the steal and turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
And there's no telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah.
In a game this tight, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as difference makers.
just a tiny lead for them.
A chance to make it a little bigger right here, though.
Stevens, defended by McGregor.
Here's Court Queen. Again, the miss by the Fever. Down low. Oop, they picked the pass. Here's Stevens. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
She's shaking off that slow start and giving them a boost here in the second half.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. It's good.
Good move to create a gap in the defense and get to the bucket for an easy 2.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Court Queen.
Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Picked by Jones.
Collier outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Yeah, Collier shoots it with reckless abandon, putting it all on the line to produce for her team.
Pass to Mack. Now here's Court Queen.
And the Fever hit again for me.
And that 3 is huge, canceling out the triple on the other end and stretching this lead back out again.
And now you can feel the crowd is starting to sense this game might be theirs.
Yeah, the crowd's trying to help this team close it out.
That shot by Collier, no good. Harry McDonald, here we go.
McDonald with the dunk.
Well, this is Harry's calling card, getting to the hoop.
Dallas calls timeout.
Here's Court Queen. Up top, Jones. Watches it.
And the basket by Collier.
And at this massive point of the game, Collier ready to step up.
Pass to McDonald.
Cloud outside. Court Queen. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Nafisa Collier. First personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas on D.
Outside McDonald.
Pass to Cloud.
Mack.
Stolen by Jones.
That was a little bit of a gift there. Nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
Stevens. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wings, Ezzy McGregor. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. He's perfect from the line this time. Cloud with it. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that puts them up 5. And so she drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
And the Wings call time here.
Well, this one, it's not over. They can get a quick score and foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. Have to do it real quick.
Pass
to Court Queen. Magdagor. She's guarded by Stevens.
Ezzy Magdagor.
Beautiful dish down low.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Flores.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situations.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line.
And it's a 6-point ball game. And stolen by Court Queen. And she commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but you know, they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was a priority.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They just could not waste any more time.
So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
I think that deficit's too much to overcome.
You nailed it, Tim. There just isn't enough ticks on the clock.
They get the bus going, get the plane going, whatever.
And so the Fever take the win. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really see the Rebel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
In the dash,